Bullies can make life miserable for their victims, and they're not isolated to school buildings. News Watch 12's Jennifer Seeker is here and has more on that problem.
Anywhere there is a power structure, bullying can exist, and that's why News Watch 12 is bringing you a special report on the problem of bullying and the efforts in Southern Oregon to stop it. And tonight we begin with the most well-known type of bullying in school. It's an abuse of power that can make school a place of suffering for some students. In the hallways of schools across the country, bullies are creating a menace. North Valley junior Angel Granados used to be one of them.
Just because I saw my friends do it, and I was like, hey, you know, cool. I separated myself into a certain group. Like, how would you say, the jocks?
Angel followed the lead of his friends, picking on other students in different social circles. But an older classmate convinced him to change his behavior.
Through bullying, you're just showing that, like, you know, you're low, you're not really cool, you know. I don't think that's cool at all. I totally regret everything that I've done.
Senior Veronica Satterfield believes low self-esteem is at the root of most bullying. When she was younger, a bad body image caused her to lash out at others.
All my anger that I had for myself, I would do stupid stuff. I'd be mean to people for no reason.
Veronica also saw the error of her ways, and now she speaks to middle schoolers about having a positive body image and how destructive and divisive bullying is.
A lot of the students here don't really have differences between them. They think they do. They make differences, like sports people and gothic people. They think that they're different, but they're not. And that's what I do. I try to tell them, I try to teach them that we're all the same.
Luke Skye has been the target of bullies, picked on because of his race.
Because there's not much you yourself can really do about it to change someone's mind. You know, you can't really force them to think this way or think a different way.
But one group is trying to change minds.
We have like good desires.
The Southern Oregon Adolescent Study and Treatment Center, or SOASTIC, has been focusing on bullying for the last 3 years. It has teams in several Three Rivers district schools, including North Valley High School.
Just getting students in trouble for bullying typically has not been enough to prevent it. There has to be ways of going deeper and finding what the sources are.
SOASTIC always has projects going at North Valley to make kids feel accepted and to increase school spirit. The Link crew pairs senior standouts with 10 freshmen each.
We're trying to show them that not all seniors and juniors and sometimes sophomores are out to get them, and that, you know, they can be accepted and that it's not always a scary place to be. And so we're kind of connecting with those people and making it easier for them to get through their freshman year, because it can be a really hard year.
Bullying can make school miserable for its victims. It can be emotional, verbal, or physical. The torture can lead to failing grades and missed school, and has even been linked to suicides and school shootings.
When you don't know who you are, it's easier to kick somebody else, to keep them below you, because high school is generally about status.
They pick on other kids to make themselves feel better, bigger, stronger, show off in front of their friends.
North Valley is trying to encourage kids to reach out to their peers, to make bullies see their cruelty and bring cliques together.
Kids see it as more genuine if it's coming from their peers. To come from someone that's paid to be here, it doesn't seem as true. And so that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to basically rally the troops.
And she's making fun of me because the way I dress and the people who I hang out with, which is totally unfair.
At Talent Middle School, students are also learning to take matters into their own hands.
Kids learning to solve their own problems as opposed to just leaving it up to adults to help solve their problems.
Mediation Works goes into Southern Oregon schools and teaches students to figure out disputes. It also just started a bullying bystander program to teach kids what to do when they witness bullying.
Not every kid is going to be the, courageous, I'm going to step in front, but there's other less confrontative ways to help.
Much of bullying these days has moved out of the hallways and into cyberspace, and that's why Medford school resource officers monitor MySpace through undercover pages and also their own official MySpace pages.
More and more, the majority of our especially harassment or bullying cases are being done online, or being done by text messaging, or IMs or something else like that.
Officer Whiteman has been patrolling the halls of Medford schools for 10 years. Now he also patrols cyberspace. His MySpace page allows students to tip him off to what's happening online.
They feel that because they're at the opposite end of a phone line or whatever, they're invincible and nothing's going to happen to them.
In its last session, the state legislature passed a bill requiring every school district to adopt a policy on cyberbullying.